Here we go. For Buster. Like Ghostbusters, minus the ghost. Like I said earlier, I'm going to do an 8-card spread using 4 of the animal cards, 4 of my cards, because we need to kind of resolve some of these convoluted issues. So, north. East, south, west. These would be the root issues. Hold on. Here we go. North is your wise counsel. This is not the guardian. This is what is going on presently with how you are dealing with the situation of your wise counsel. Dog, loyalty. We're going to get back to that. East, spiritual path. Moose, self-esteem. South, inner child. Hawk, messenger. West, moral goals. Eagle. Spirit. Buster, you are in a position of being the middleman. You are torn between people who expect you to say what they want to hear and people who need to hear what you have to say. You are wise beyond your years. You often wonder, why have I been made the one to have to tell somebody blah, blah, blah. Being the messenger does not make you at fault. Being the messenger makes you sympathetic to both sides, actually. It's quite cool. We're going to come back to these. Here, let me look at them. Yay. Alright, we're going to do my cards, and these are going to help you deal with this stuff. Because now we know the underlying issue, which is you are put in the middle of things you would rather not have any part of at all, but because of the loyalties you feel towards others and towards yourself, because of the circumstances you have dealt with in your own life, your desire to help others who are going through similar circumstances, your understanding that we are here to experience trials only as a means of helping other people, which is an extremely not just valid, but advanced way of thinking. Not everybody is so lucky. But it takes its toll. We're going to do the same thing. North, east, south, west. By the way, this is not a spread I've ever done. Lucky you. How are we going to deal with all this? I'm going to look at this as one convoluted issue in your life with many aspects, because everything we deal with in our lives, all the directions, have a different perspective of it. Does that make sense? Here we go. For the north. Death and Armadillo. Set some boundaries. Decide what you are and are not willing to do. If you don't want to be the middleman, please say so. Don't expect other people to just assume that. If you don't want to do it, do not. If you are afraid to say no, say, that would not be appropriate for me at this time. You are not obligated to defend yourself to anybody, ever. East. Magician and Deer. Gentleness, creative projects. You are stagnant. You are so busy helping other people, you cannot focus on your own projects. If you're a writer, you have writer's block. If you're a painter, you're scribbling. If you're cooking, your souffles are flat. Got it? Your kindness is interfering with your own creative process. South, the Fool, and Eagle. Imagine that. One of the great things about being a child is that we, our eyes are open, yet unable to discern negativity from positivity. We're naive. We're reckless, although we don't consider it that way because we have not enough experience to determine what is reckless as compared to what is not. We're naive. We're fun-loving. We're out for adventure. We want a new journey. And an eagle doesn't want to nest in a swamp. It wants to nest right up in the areas, right? Interestingly, this is what you pulled for inner child from my cards, inner child from the animal cards. If you look at the bottom, hawk is the opposite of the eagle. The next card you pulled was eagle. What is that? West. Namo, sloth. I know you've dealt with this your entire life. And by dealing with it, I mean you have ignored it your entire life. You've accepted it as your lot in life. You are ready to let it go. You are ready to make a deliberate, informed, rational decision that is your own. And you will not be done with this lesson until you do. I pulled up the eagle earlier. An eagle does not make its home in a swamp. It shoots high, aims high. It has scrutiny and also overview. Look at everything you have been through. Make a conscious decision of where you want to put your nest. I'm going to write more of this down and send it to Bella, and I'm going to email this to you. Here is a brief synopsis. You are not in charge of anybody's happiness except your own. You are not here to dictate anybody else's path, nor are they here to dictate yours. Pledge to walk your own path. The end.